Close-up Robin Leach went back there with David to help him reminisce.
I love this town, and I think that in the old days, I even made jokes about it being a dead town. It's not true anymore. I think this town is one of the best-kept secrets in America.
The city of brotherly love's native son, David Brenner, didn't grow up in the Philadelphia that the tourists see. While his neighborhood in West Philadelphia was considerably less scenic, it provided David with a strong sense of family and friendship.
Nothing's warmer to me than my own family. No matter how bad the places were in which we lived, it was the warmth and love and the laughter we had in the house that means the most to me, I think.
Do you think of your life as a rags to riches story?
Yeah, I do. Rags only because of the clothing I wore, but not because of the environment. And in its way, there was so much goodness that came out of here. Because you can't, if a person achieves something from what we call rather humble beginnings, there must have been something wonderful in the humble beginnings to give him whatever it is, the ingredients to be it. Because where do you learn it? You learn it from where you are. And so from these surroundings, something wonderful was in these surroundings. And I'm lucky I capitalized on it. I found what it was and I capitalized on it.
David details his childhood and subsequent rise as one of America's top comedians in his new autobiography, Soft Pretzels with Mustard. Walking around the old neighborhood, he was reminded of the early days.
We're passing a famous place now. It's all gone. There were two stores here called the American Bargain House and the New York Bargain House. And they sold rejects. This is where we bought everything. You know, something's wrong with them. Like my mother got me shirts where the pockets both spaced down, you know, those kind of rejects. And they were a competition with each other. They used to have price wars. Sheets, $1.98. And then the New York Bargain would say, sheets, $1.75. And the American Bargain would say, sheets, $1.15. And then finally one of them would say, you sell the sheets. And everyone would run in and buy all the sheets from the one who won the price war. When one died and the other one moved away, they found a connection between the two stores, and there was only one apartment upstairs. They were brothers. They had conned the neighborhood all their lives.
Humor was his way of dealing with life in the neighborhood, and he often used it to the dismay of his teachers.
The worst thing I ever did in school, I think, was when I got expelled one time. I was so angry about being expelled that I set off the fire alarms. And I hid in the school, and they all lined up in the schoolyard for the fire drill. And then I walked out and, thank you for saying goodbye. Thank you for saying goodbye. Thank you for saying goodbye. You really have to live. You really have to live as finely as you can, because you can hear there's a big clock ticking off your time. And you better enjoy it and take your shots when you have. And I'm not talking from this high position of achievement. I'm talking from a kid who started out sitting on this step, just like I'm sitting now, with just a bunch of dreams. That you got to take your shot at them, because the only failure is not trying.